this up. Okay, Battle Truth on YouTube. You are one of my official go-to sources. As you know, I'm still involved in battle rap behind the scenes.
What about a dude named Battle Truth? You ever heard of him?
Battle Truth. I think Battle Truth, he tells it from his perspective. I've seen some of his stuff. I'm not familiar with all of it. But I think
That nigga's funny.
He's funny. I think in the beginning, because I remember when I first started seeing it.
Where's my damn gavel at? Dang it. Hold on. Here! Take it! Take it! Bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry. I'll do it for you. No, man. Get up out of here with that trash, man. No, man.
No, hold on. He's the man. I fuck with him.
Battle? Yeah, no.
I think he's dope.
You know, it's crazy. I just started watching him. Like, I just started watching like the last 6 months, but I'm like, yo, he know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Like, he's funny.
He does know what he's talking about.
And and we kind of need that.
Niggas don't want to shout this nigga out, but this is the funny blogger, maybe in life. Salute the Battle Truth, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This nigga is one of the funniest niggas on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Nah, but
he's hilarious. Battle Truth.
He's wild hilarious. He's also got his own thing. You feel what I'm saying?
He's mad funny.
You know what I mean? So
but
like
with him though, another thing with him, like, and I'm not talking bad about him. I respect him. I like him. I watch his channel. I watch
like
him.
a judge and shit.
Yeah, I go to his channel. I can say myself before I go to anything else.
You go to Battle Truth first?
I go to Battle Truth first. I'm being honest.
That's crazy.
I want to see what he talk about, how he's saying it. But
and you should too. Welcome to Battle Truth, in my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I could only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealings, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable MallikiBaker, your presiding judge, chairman and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Okay, man. Okay. Listen. Man, I'm trying to figure this thing out, man. And I'm convinced. I'm convinced of two things. It's either one or the other, okay? Either this woman is effed up in the head or she just plain old stupid, man. I'm just keeping it 100, man. This right here, this don't make no sense to me. I don't see what could be going on in your life so bad that you continue to allow yourself to go through the things you putting yourself through. It seems like this is literally a cry for help. And I'm keeping it 100, man. People who actually know her should be concerned about this lady. It seems like this woman is literally having a meltdown and breaking down, man. And man, is it that serious? Like really chasing after fame and clout like that? Is it really that serious? That you really will sacrifice everything you supposed to love, going after a lie and a dream that has faded away? Like, I'm just keeping it 100, man. This don't make no sense to me. Like, why would she continue to put herself through what she's putting herself through? Like, you really need some help. Like, literally. You hear people say the narcissist thing all the time. And some people misrepresent that. Not when it comes to you. This has been proven to be very, very true. In so much that you're so much a narcissist, you can't even not only admit it, you can't even recognize it. That's the thing about it. You can't even recognize it. When everything fit, you would literally go down with the ship, even when you see that it's sinking. You won't do nothing to save yourself, pull yourself out of it. You're just going to go down with the ship. and take as many people down with you as you can. Let me break something down for y'all so y'all can see what I mean by this. So either this lady is effed up in the head or she just plain old stupid. Let me give y'all this breakdown. Starting from number 6. Why do this woman continue to tolerate the things Easy have done to her? Not only did she do this to herself, because she only have herself to blame because she got caught up in her own game. Let's just be real. That's what happened here. She got caught up in her own game. But let me run some things down to y'all. You know, I like to give y'all new things, and I like to give y'all understanding. Let me just run some things down. Remember, we use her as an example to what not to do, to who not to be. In this situation, I'm pretty sure people starting to appreciate their spouse more better, especially listening to me cover this stuff. Let me tell y'all something again. Woman, appreciate, value your husband, your marriage, your children. Husband, appreciate, value your wife, your family. Provide, love, work things out. Do not throw away the many years you have invested in your family that God has given you and gave you a companion, a partner to accomplish his plan and purpose for your family. Do not throw that away. Do not allow outsiders to come in to actually separate y'all. Stay together where the two become one flesh. Know that y'all lives are invested in one another. Know that. Hold to that. And be supportive of one another. Humble yourselves. Hear one another out. And continue to build on love. While also staying in God, our Lord Jesus Christ. Okay? Now, let me give you some examples of what I mean here. Starting from example number 6. Easy pillow talking. Everything Remy was telling Easy behind the scene, Easy was going back telling people in his circles. To the point that they began to record him. They began to record him and then released it to the public. Him being recorded without even knowing who was recording him. Pillow talking. Everything Remy was confiding in him about in private, he began to tell others. They started recording it, then they put it all out. She hearing the embarrassment, seeing what's going on. She let that slide. Okay. Let's go to point number 5. I'm just showing you the things he has been doing that she continues to overlook, that she continues to involve herself. And because she's such a narcissist, she don't even recognize it. She won't even admit it. She would rather go down with the ship because it proves her to be wrong. She wants to be strong and wrong. She wants to be strong in her wrong with all her might. But it'll never be right. But it'll never be right. And she remains strong in it, even to the point of frustration, of despising others who recognize it, who reminds her of it, and try to actually give her a hand to pull her out of it. She hates correction. And she's comfortable with the ones who continue to actually pull her down, snake her, and actually have her going against the things she's supposed to love. Let's go to point number 5. So not only was Easy being recorded telling her secrets. This guy also had her literally rehearsing lines that he was once rehearsing with his other exes without Remy knowing this knowledge. Without her knowing this knowledge, he had her rehearsing lines he was doing with his other ex, right? That they already on record recording, in events doing. Then he had Remy do the same thing, repeating the same lines he had his ex doing. Think about that, ladies. I want y'all to really think about that. Imagine if you was dealing with a guy who was dealing with a woman before you, and he was having this woman do all these things for him. Then he get up with you and then have you repeating the exact same things he was having his other girl before you doing. Think about that. Think about that as a woman. How would you feel knowing that I wanted you to dress the way my ex dressed? I wanted you to talk the way my ex talked. Like, you are really programming her to model after your ex. He did that. He did that to her. And she was embarrassed again, not knowing it. And she went into that event believing that what she rehearsed with him was something that he made up for just them, only for her to get the backlash from it in her ignorance, not knowing he did this already with another woman. Terrible. Which brings me to point number 4. He then reaches out to her enemy, Tasha K. He reaches out to Tasha K to attempt to give her the rights to the story of him setting up Remy. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Let me see. Right here.
After she's possibly already lost her family, okay? And now you want to really come for her head. You see how they're just opportunists. They're opportunists. Like, and it doesn't matter like what you do for anybody, especially in this Hollywood space, they lie. Just like doing a tell-all for your own benefit. She gave you a platform. Nobody would even know about you or be able to smell your breath. Put the picture back up again. If it wasn't for her wearing matching outfits with your ugly ass.
Now, he reached out to Remy Ma's social media enemy, Tasha K. Tasha K had been destroying Remy. Why? Because that's Nicki Minaj's friend. Remember, Remy and Nicki have this rivalry. Remy wanted Nicki's position and spot. It bothered her so bad. She believed she really was going to knock Nicki Minaj off her pedestal. Tasha K and Nicki grew real close together. So Tasha K took it upon herself to do Nicki's dirty work against Remy. And she began to destroy and exploit Remy Ma. Easy now was well aware of this. So he took it upon himself to reach out to Tasha K to give Tasha K the story of what was going on behind him having sex with Remy. Because he knew Tasha K was going to do damage control unlike any other person. He knew that. That was exposed. Tasha K exploited that, put that out there. Remy was reminded of that, and she still remained and stayed. Which brings me to point number 3. Then Easy began to have Remy booking females on her league that he had been having sex with. And having sex with these women, what he ends up doing was having Remy pay these women without her knowledge of knowing he was sexually involved with these women. So Remy's sitting up there being played over and over again. So not only is she booking the women that Easy having sex with, all of them know about it and she don't, and they laughing in her face, like literally laughing in her face while doing this. Look at this. Smiling in that lady face. This is when she got into it with the other girl who knew about everything that was going on. Smiling in that lady face, knowing you fucked her man last summer is crazy. You know you've been dropping off more than just weed. See, these were 2 friends. One knew about what the other one was doing. Having sex with Easy while receiving a check from Remy being booked on her league. Remy was paying for the sex. This is crazy. Remy was paying for it with her dollar out of her own pocket. And Easy and them was actually clowning her. Here, take it. Take it. Bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry. I'm going to do it for you. No. No, man, get out of here with that trash. And she still stayed. She's still acting as though nothing happened. None of this is true. Everybody else knows it. She's trying to turn a blind eye to it. She's trying to cover her ear to anything that could get through to her head because she don't want to be proven to be wrong. She don't want to admit that she made a bad decision. She don't want to admit it. She would rather go down with the ship. Which brings me to point number 2. Easy was blackmailing her. Literally. Easy was recording her. This is no lie. We got all the messages. We got this stuff now. There's no way they could deny this. Easy was blackmailing her. Recording them having sex. Keeping a thread of her text messages. The private conversations they were having. Because he knew one day in the future he was going to use this against her. She knew about this. She's on record admitting this. And yet still, she still remains. Question, do she remain because she know the stuff he got on her? So is she still there because she trying to figure out a way how to get whatever it is he got on her in her own possession? Is it that shameful of what he got her about her that she can't even leave and she have to accept all this stuff he doing to her? Is it karma seeing that what she called herself doing to her husband has now came on her 10 times worse? Think about it. Everything she called herself doing to want to hurt her husband, it has now turned the tides and it is now hurting her.
To see it. Thankfully, I know you can't take an L. I know you over there losing your mind trying to figure out what she gonna do next. I'm gonna do everything. Everything that you think that I might not do, I'm going to do. Everything. 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 Stop lying through them fucking teeth that I paid for.
Okay, now pay attention to what she said. I'm going to do everything I can to hurt you. Everything you think I'm not going to do, I'm going to do. Whatever I have to do, I'm going to get you. That's what she's saying to Papoose. Only for it to only be now being done to her. It's being done to her. What she just threatened to do to him is now being done to her over and over again. She chose to lay with an enemy who been literally effing over her from the moment she decided to open her leg to him. Over and over again. She put a curse on her own self. Which brings me to point number 1. He having sex with so many girls while being with Remy, risking her life, her health, knowing that his name is now tied into hers, so his actions affects her the most. She's a celebrity, so it's always going to fall back on her more than anybody. Then it comes out, he made a baby while with her, with somebody else. He had a baby with somebody else. He got somebody else pregnant while with her. And at the same time, still effing a lot of these female rappers. This was exposed by one of the girls he been having sex with. She came public and she's telling it. And she's telling it. Another woman yesterday came public. I ain't even covered that one yet. She came public too. So it's another woman telling on him now. Remy know all this knowledge, and yet she still remains. Damn. Where was this loyalty when it came to your husband? So let me get this right. Your husband loyal, faithful, committed, supportive of you, and you just piss all over him. You just crap all over him. Here's another man who actually been blackmailing you, making babies on you, having you coming out of your pocket, financing his sexual escapades, recording y'all pillow talking, reaching out to your enemies to sell your story to them, and you faithful to him. You committed to him. You devoted to him. You supportive of him. And you know all this is true. But the one who had your back, who never did you like this, you against him. You rewarding easy for pissing all over you, and you condemning Papoose for supporting you. Something wrong with you, man. You not there mentally, man. Like, man, is it that bad for real? Like this is terrible, woman. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. You really need to check yourself. This is terrible. Any public information. All of this stuff is out here. I ain't saying nothing that's not out here. Nothing at all. Everything I'm saying. That's why I can put up the receipts. That's why I can show y'all the screenshots. I could go to everything I'm talking about and show it to y'all. Rather than coming out of her mouth, his mouth, they mouth. And she know it to be true. Something wrong with you, man. I don't get it. Maybe it's something else dark that's going on that I don't know about, that we don't know about. But this not making no sense to me. How a woman of your so-called caliber is tolerating and accepting this when you so-called got the image of being zero tolerant of any of this? Not the boss bitch. Not the God mama. You got an album coming out called The God. See, she got an album. What is it called? The Godmother. Told y'all in her mind, she really believes she mob. You're going to go to jail. This is America. You're not going to get away with none of that stuff. They coming for y'all in every way that they can get you. You operating in that mentality put you in a position that you just lost your son. Trying to be the godmother. That same mentality you convinced yourself of, you poured into your own son. who now is facing life in prison for a murder for hire. Because you trying to play the godmother. Come on, girl. Come on, get yourself together, man. That's terrible. And now you got that little girl. Now you got a little girl. Is you going to change this and do better for her? Or is you going to pour this fake, lame, foolish, nasty, filthy, deceiving doctrinations into her? Terrible. It's sad, girl. You need to open your eyes. You need to wake up. Man, you is terrible. You are your worst enemy. You are your worst enemy. Look at what you did to yourself. Look at what you did to yourself. Man, this is shameful. And now you frustrated and more matter. Terrible. It is what it is, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with the girl. Look, you got to be either messed up in the head or just stupid. You're just very gullible and stupid. Either way, it's terrible. I can't put the pieces together on that one. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. Like, I don't know what it's gonna take. Cause that's crazy.
No streets for you. Leave me waiting on you. No streets